Please respect the chair's authority. The
I respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Homan!
You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their...
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father from his family.
Mr. Homan, with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum, you go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. Not the right thing to say, but I was angry. Let me tell you why you're angry, because you or no one else in this room has seen what I've seen in my 34 years. You didn't stand in the back of the tractor trailer showing my 19 dead aliens that suffocated to death because the smuggler didn't care, including a 5-year-old boy. What do you think his last 30 minutes were like? I was there. I seen it, I smelled it, I saw it, and I had a 5-year-old boy at the time, and it changed me for the rest of my life. I've seen people who couldn't pay their smuggling fees got stabbed in the face 22 times. 31% of the women are being raped crossing this border. Children are dying. Cartels are getting rich. Why am I angry? Because you haven't done anything to fix it. Nothing.
This was a straight-up collision, and Tom Homan just drove right through it. He sat there staring down Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Pramila Jayapal, and the whole Democratic lineup, while they tried to hang the entire border mess around his neck like a noose. He didn't flinch. Not once. They rolled in hot with pure outrage and gotcha questions. He rolled in with 34 years of hard-earned receipts and 0 apologies. And when he hit them with that line, "You work for me, I'm a taxpayer," the whole damn room felt the air get sucked out. Subscribe right now if you want more moments that rip the mask off Washington. Because like the old saying goes, chase headlines instead of solutions, and reality will chase you right back hard.
Do you understand that the consequences of separation of many children will be lifelong trauma and carried across generations? Have we not learned from the internment of Japanese Americans? Mr. Homan, I'm a father. Do you have children? How can you possibly allow this to happen under your watch? Do you not care? Is it because these children don't look like children that are around you? I don't get it. Have you ever held a deceased child in your arms?
First of all, your comments are disgusting. I've served my country.
I've served my country
for 34 years.
I find your comments disgusting as well.
I've served my country for 34 years. And yes, I held a 5-year-old boy in my arms in back of that tractor trailer. I knelt down beside him and said a prayer for him because I knew what his last 30 minutes of his life were like. And I had a 5-year-old son at the time. What I've been trying to do my 34 years serving my nation is to save lives. So for you to sit there and insult my integrity and my love for my country and for children, that's why this whole thing needs to be fixed. And you're the member of Congress.
We agree on that.
Fix it. This room has seen what I've seen in my 34-year career.
Very well.
No one has experienced what I've experienced. I saw many dead bodies coming across this border. And you want to talk about the memo? This memo is one option to stop death. Not just about enforcing the law, stop death. If you want to legalize illegal immigration, good luck with that, because it's going to get a hell of a lot worse on that border. If you say, well, okay, from now on, there will be no consequence, no deterrence. It's not illegal to come to this country illegally. More families would come. 31% women would be raped. More children would die. We're a nation of laws. If you don't like it, sir, change it. You're the legislator. I'm the executive branch, and I've served my country honorably for 34 years. And I will not sit here and have anybody say that I don't care about children because you're not the same color as my children.
Thank you very much.
Dates back to April 23rd of 2018, where there was an official recommendation to, quote, pursue prosecution of all amenable adults who cross our border, quote, illegally, even though this applied to legal asylum seekers in practice, including those presenting with a family unit between ports of entry in coordination with DOJ. Here is the memo that I would like to submit to the congressional record.
What is the date on that?
It is the memorandum for the Secretary from Homeland Security.
Date.
April 23rd, 2018, subject increasing prosecutions of immigration violations.
Without objection.
And so I looked at this memo, and it seems like this is the source of it. And it seems as though, Mr. Homan, that you are the author. It says here from yourself, Kevin Michalinen, and Francis Cisna. Is this correct? Did you sign the memo?
I'd have to see what
Give her.
I'd be happy to provide it. And we'll provide it over, but I would like to note that here it says the official recommendation. There were 3 different options presented. The third included the option for family separation. This initiative would pursue prosecution of all amenable adults, including those presenting with a family unit. Mr. Homan, your name is on this, is this correct?
Yes, I signed that memo.
So you are the author of the family separation policy?
I am not the author of this memo.
You're not the author, but you signed the memo.
Yes, a zero tolerance memo.
So you provided the official recommendation to Secretary Nielsen on for the United States to pursue family separation.
I gave Secretary Nielsen numerous recommendations on how to secure the border and save lives.
But it says here that you gave her numerous options, but the recommendation was option 3, family separation.
What I'm saying, this is not the only paper where we've given the Secretary numerous options to secure the border and save lives.
And so the recommendation, of the many that you recommended family separation.
I recommended zero tolerance.
Which includes family separation.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father
Mr.
from his
Homan,
family.
with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
Mr. Homan,
Look,
please respect the chair and the authority of the chair. The time of the gentleman has expired.
I've asked you politely to let me go beyond my time, and you let other people go beyond their time, but not to Tom Homan. He don't get to go beyond his time.
Mr. Homan, we have
This is
approved
a
an
circus.
agreement
This is a circus.
between the Republicans and the Democrats with the ranking member. We increased the time of one member of Congress who was interrupted by a protest. That is done with the approval of the ranking member. Please respect the chair's authority. The
I
gentlewoman,
respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Homan!
You work for
excuse
me. I'm a taxpayer.
What played out here wasn't just another congressional circus act. It was a brutal, no-holds-barred clash. Raw enforcement versus raw emotion. Democrats tried to corner Homan over that 2018 zero-tolerance memo, waved papers like they'd cracked open some dark conspiracy, pressed him hard. "Did you sign this thing?" He looked them dead in the eye and said yes. Calm, direct, no squirming. They thought they had their viral gotcha. Instead, he reminded every single one of them. He was enforcing the actual laws of the United States. Full stop. They painted family separation as some uniquely evil Trump-era cruelty. Homan fired back with a comparison they never wanted to hear. When an American citizen gets busted with a kid in the car during a drug run or whatever, guess what? That child gets separated too. Law enforcement doesn't get to pick and choose based on how it looks on CNN. Then it turned ugly. Personal. Jamal Bowman went low, suggested Homan doesn't care about migrant kids, maybe because they don't look like his own. That's when the whole temperature spiked. Homan didn't yell. He didn't need to. He told them about holding the body of a 5-year-old boy who'd suffocated in a smuggling trailer. He talked about praying over that kid. He laid out the rape stats on migrant women, the cartel savagery, the bodies he's seen up close. That wasn't talking points. That was blood-on-the-ground reality from a man who's lived it for decades. They kept insisting asylum is legal. He kept hitting back. Crossing illegally, outside a port of entry, violates federal law. Period. Take away consequences. More families risk the trip. More get exploited. More die horrible deaths. Deterrence isn't cruelty. It's the only thing that saves lives. And when the chair tried to gavel him down and shut him up, that's when he dropped the hammer. You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. Love that line or hate it doesn't matter. It echoed what millions of fed-up Americans feel every single day. Washington sits around debating theory and feelings while the people on the ground deal with the real bodies, the real chaos. Here's the brutal truth they don't want to face. Congress writes the laws. The executive enforces them. If you hate the outcomes, change the damn statute. But going after the guy actually doing the job? That doesn't secure the border. It just kicks the can and costs more lives. This wasn't some viral clip for likes. It was a mirror held up to the country. And it showed, crystal clear, how completely split we are on immigration. If you're tired of the spin, the sanctimony, and the sidesteps, and you want more straight talk breakdowns that call it exactly like it is, hit subscribe. Congress keeps serving up this drama. I'll keep breaking it down. No filter, no mercy.